Good evening and welcome to night 5 of The Gift of Christ.
Tonight we're on location at the church, right here in our own production studio.
Kathy, tonight we're joined by a special guest, Michael Garrett, CEO of Trusted World. Welcome to The Gift of Christ tonight.
Thank you.
If you don't mind, would you tell the church at home a little bit about Trusted World?
Absolutely. Trusted World is an organization that provides resources to other organizations like school counselors, police officers, or other nonprofits. And we do this so they don't have to have their own clothing closet or their own food pantry. They can focus on their core competency, which is usually counseling. We provide the resources, and together we partner with them to make their actions more holistic.
That is so amazing. As many families tonight prepare to gather around the Christmas tree, there are some who depend on the contributions that many have donated to Trusted World. Do you mind telling the church at home how they can support Trusted World during this holiday season?
Absolutely. You can come out and volunteer at Trusted World. You could do a clothing drive or clean out your closet and bring resources to us, or you can support us financially.
That's amazing.
Thank you, Michael. To all of our church, we encourage you to support this incredible ministry. Well, fellas, are you ready?
We're ready.
Yep.
Michael, do you mind introducing our special guest for tonight?
Not at all. Joining us tonight as the Springcreek staff worships together is Miss Angel Robinson.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm and all is bright around yon virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright around yon virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace.
Well, of course, this is our family service, and as a staff, we kind of are our own little dysfunctional family, if you will. We have a lot of fun and a lot of joking and a lot of caring and a lot of carrying each other's burdens, and I'm really appreciative of that. At this time of the year, I think family becomes all the more precious to us, that we think about how important those people in our lives, those people that we share flesh and blood with, how important they are, and try to acknowledge that and try to call and write and visit and spend time together. But I'm also acutely aware at times like this that family means something different to different people, because certainly among our church family, there are many that this is going to be a first Christmas alone, where that somebody really important in their family has gone on. And some are alone because a marriage ended this past year. And so this is going to be a different Christmas for them. And there are Some people who choose to be alone because family for them has really not been what it's meant for other people. It's not been this life-giving, nurturing kind of thing. And so family just looks so different for all of us. But one of the most redemptive promises in the Bible, like in Psalm 68, David writes in verse 6, God sets the lonely in families. That God takes us in our current situation, and when he puts us in a church family, even the New Testament, Paul writes about how we now treat our brothers and our sisters like they're flesh and blood brothers and sisters, and that older women we treat as moms, and older men we treat as fathers, that we really are ushered into a new sense of family. And we all really need this because we don't truly always get what we need from our family of birth, from our family of origin. There is some healing that still needs to happen in relationship, because what is wounded in relationship, the only way it is corrected is in a relationship of life and love and caring. You know, for Brenda and I, we've always lived a long way from our family. They've been in other states and sometimes days away from where we are. And while they have certainly gone overboard to write and to call and make holidays and birthdays special, we knew we did not want our children to miss out on the experience of having a grandparent close by. So in our church family, there are two couples that kind of adopted our kids as their grandkids, Jeff and Charlene Finley, who've both gone on to be with the Lord. Can't believe I'm getting joked up about that, but them and Tim and Paula Margison have been real important in our life. And I just love that, you know, they had them over and they took them on special days and just made them feel really special, like a grandma and grandpa would. You know, they did the kind of things that I'm sure our folks would do if they lived closer. But I didn't want my kids to miss out, and they gave that. But, you know, I discovered along the way, I really needed it too. You know, my own relationship with my dad was really somewhat mixed. And for years, you know, the words I really longed to hear more than anything was, "I'm proud of you." And I never heard that from my dad until late in life. And late in life, he finally got us. For some reason, something clicked, something switched. And probably the last 5 years before he died, he made a point to say that to me. But I had gone so long without that. And I was talking about it one time to Jeff and Charlene. And Jeff just really picked up on that. And I can't tell you how many times after a sermon or we'd been together, he'd see me at a special event, he'd just pull me aside and put his arm around me. And he was a big, tall man. And he put his arm around me and he'd say, "Keith, I'm proud of you." And it just did so much to heal my soul. And what I realized in those relationships is that even when we're alone, even when we feel like maybe that life and relationships have let us down, that God has given us this wonderful church family. And when we form these kind of loving relationships that are truly reciprocal, they just add life and they add healing that we long for, that we really need. And so that's my prayer for you this Christmas. If you find yourself all alone, maybe this is not the kind of Christmas you ever anticipated having, right? You know, in this season, that you would take this time to just thank God that God decided to put you in a family. And even though we're coming through maybe on your computer screen or your television screen tonight, and we're talking about this, it's just an opportunity to kind of drill down again about how important it is to have family, to create family. That, you know, for some of us, maybe AA has become our family because these are brothers and sisters who are there for us through thick and thin, through the good times and the worst of times. And that's great. You need that. Treasure that. Value that. Keep that alive. And if you're in this church family and you just feel like you're at a real deficit of loving, that you really just need an injection of family, then please, by all means, start building relationships here, because God meant this to be a place for the lonely, a place where we could come together and not just experience more of Him, but experience the healing that we can only find in relationship. So that's my prayer for you this Christmas, that this season will be a time when you're just reminded that God's already surrounded your life with all kinds of wonderful people, I know for me, when I look across this room, I see people that I am just privileged to do life with, that they have been there for me and they've prayed for me and they've supported me. And our little dysfunctional family has just been everything. And we've known each other for so many years. And I'm just so grateful to have them in my life. And I know that you can find that too, because God put you in a great church family. So I'm wondering, Angel, if you would mind just kind of closing us out tonight.
I sure will. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
Well, I couldn't say it any better than that. we hope you have a very Merry Christmas.
From all of us to all of you.
Merry Christmas from the Hernandi.
Merry Christmas.
From the Owen family to yours.
Happy holidays from the Wellmans.
Diana here wishing you a Feliz Navidad.
Merry Christmas.
From our family
to yours. Hello there. Merry Christmas.
From my family to yours, Merry Christmas.
From the Fernandez family,
Happy holidays.
de mi familia a su familia, Feliz Navidad.
From my brother and I,
Merry Christmas.
Well, what a night.
Yes, it has been.
From our church family
To your family, good night and Merry Christmas.